That's Gooey Valley, Gooey Hollywood. We're in the office for a young mechanic. Can be a panic.
Would you be willing to show your naked rear end in a movie?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Hi, welcome back. Another year of Khnemu and Kozak's Oscar Ballot podcast. Thank you for all the views on YouTube. We did have some, back. We did have some views on YouTube. I can't believe it, but somebody at least started the video.
You know what?
Now, whatever happened after that, I don't know, but we had a lot of people at least start the video, and so I am very pleased. I'm very pleased.
That's all I ask. That's all I ask.
And you were telling me, and just to remind everyone, this is an Oscar Ballot podcast, and we are going to talk about the nominees. We did not and will not see all the nominees. Don't have the money, don't have the time. We will get closer than the average American by far. We will exceed the average American. And I would love to add a component this year because, you know, there's gambling on it now of that Kalshi website or whatever. Are you familiar with the gambling? You know, you can just gamble on anything now.
I mean, I'm familiar with gambling. Yes, I don't.
Yeah, well, now. So, and actually, I think it's Donald Trump Jr. that has something to do with it. But you can just be like, here's anything at all that I predict that, you know, Israel will bomb Iran or something. You know, it's like you can literally bet on
I know what you're talking
anything.
About.
You can bet on anything. Yeah. Well, they have for every single Oscar category, they have Oscar stuff, and so I do think it might be worth taking a look at that this year and deciding if we need to if we're worth putting a little wager on. I don't know if I'll put my own money on, but I'm certainly willing to risk other people's money.
I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure about that.
Well, we should just see. We should just see what they're saying. I mean, there's a lot of, you know, like there's a lot of, like, there's just certain movies. Sometimes a movie gets a lot of hype with the audiences, but deep down, you and I both know that's not going to win, you know?
That's true.
And if it's 80% in favor odds or something like that, you know, I mean, you can win a lot of money if you take the under on that one, you know? So we'll see. That's just something I want to take a look at. I just have it up and ready to go. So
you should keep us updated on what's tracking and what the odds are as we go through on this journey.
And I mean, I just think we'll find one where we go, you know what? This is where you bet the house. This is where you bet the mortgage right here. Put it on this one, you know. But it should be fun. Let's see what the world thinks. Well, I think we could go ahead and get started with some news.
News team, assemble!
Should we, I mean, do people know who we are? Should we at least, like, say our names or introduce ourselves? I mean, I know you're Kozak and I'm Khnemu, right? But, like, we're like old friends, right?
We're old friends.
So it's just McLovin?
Yeah.
That's badass.
It is badass.
Really
it's
cool.
Badass name.
Yeah. I'm Aaron Kozak, and you are
Khnemu Menu Ra.
Very good. And we are friends from college, and this is now our fourth year doing this podcast. And I gotta say, I was going back through our results. We've had some big wins. Can you remember one that might be your most proudest, you know, where you just defied the mainstream and what ended up winning? You were right, and just you called it.
Geez, man, I don't know.
I know it's tough. It all blends together too.
Yeah.
So you got nothing for me.
No. I didn't know I was going to be put on the total recall spot.
You got not like one
that.
thing.
Hey,
like that.
This is bullshit.
Well, I know mine, but I had time to think about it. Why don't you think about it and come back next episode?
You talk about it. Yeah.
Right.
And if
I think
occurs to me,
my favorite one is when I called the sound design award. I guess it was still split. I guess it was still split at the time. I can't remember if it was mixing or sound design or whatever it was, but for that what was that movie where they were next door to the concentration camp? And
Um,
I just and everybody was I think there was like a Marvel in there. There was all
yeah,
such stuff in there, and I was like, no, this is gonna do it. But I can't remember what the movie was
it
called.
was the Zone of
Oh, the
Interest.
Zone of Interest. Yes, I was very
Yes,
proud of that one.
yeah.
And I can also tell you my biggest bummer one is I think because man, we've had years where we're mostly in agreement, but I mean I've had years where I was pretty dang close to a
Hmm.
sweep. And I think I really told everyone to go all big on production design for Babylon, and I think I botched that one. I think I
Mm.
botched that one.
I think
In
maybe you did.
retrospect, I did. Yeah, I don't think it won any Oscars. I think
It did not.
it was thrown into the heap of history of forgotten movies that have received
Yeah.
Oscar nominations that no one saw. And even though I thought for sure it was going to win production design, that was one of my misses. So I want you to
I
think of yours. I want you to think of yours next
I
time.
can talk about misses. I can tell you
Yeah.
that
All right, let's hear a
definitely.
miss.
Um, I got a couple of misses. I have a lot of affection for well, actually, no. Only one of these has to do with that. Um, Best original song a couple years ago. I would say, in fact, the year Barbie was competing against itself.
Uh-huh,
Um,
uh-huh.
I was kind of all in for "I'm Just Ken" taking the original
Oh,
song
that's
award
right. That's right.
uh,
Yes.
instead of
You and
Billie
everybody
Eilish.
else, though. You and everybody else. I mean,
Yeah.
not me, of course, but everybody else. Everybody else was thinking. You know, that was not. I mean, in fact, if we were betting men on using this betting service back then, I would bet that would have been the one everyone thought was going to win.
Absolutely. You watched the ceremony, and everyone in the room stood up and applauded. And everyone where
Yeah.
I was watching it stood up and applauded too. But then Billie Eilish won her second Oscar. Um, and even, can I say another, that same year, I was kind of in for Lily Gladstone to win Best Actress. Um,
Oh
and look,
yeah, for
yeah,
the
for the
Scorsese
killer.
film.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
looking
Killers of
back
the
though,
Moon.
I should have really put my cards on Emma Stone because,
I think I'm
you know,
getting it was that one the one for the Poor Things.
yeah, yeah.
I I gotta tell you, like you remember in college, like you, me, and Brummett and Dan and everyone, we were just Johnny on the spot with the names. Like
Yeah.
could remember any name, could remember any movie. Something about the 40s, man, it is slipping. It
I
is
mean, there's more
constantly
stuff, man.
who is
Yeah.
that actress? What was that movie I saw?
Yeah.
It is it is starting to slip really bad.
It's funny how I can still remember, like, if I think back to the 80s and 90s and like maybe through the early aughts, I can still like go through every year of the Oscars and go, this is what won, that what won, that's what won, and like name all the names. But like the past 15, 20 years, I'm like, I can't tell you half of them. I really have to
I
think.
watch every year too. Like
Right.
I
Yeah.
mean, if anything, I'm a more informed viewer now. I feel like I appreciate the movies more. I
Yeah.
find myself getting. I mean, I don't. I think it takes a lot more to blow me away. But I would say when something blows me away, it is like I can see it on every level, like the success, and that I
Yeah.
didn't really wasn't able to do when I was young. But yeah, it maybe it is that. Maybe it's just we've seen that many movies. There's only there's only so much space in there for your memories of films.
This is true. This is true. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
The more information you put in there, frankly, the older you get. And so it all just kind of starts to slip and slide in terms of priority and like how much it matters to you and what else is going on in the world. It's just that's life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's even worse with music too.
Yeah.
Okay, well, have we sufficiently reintroduced ourselves to the masses?
I believe so. I believe so. I'm ready for some news. If you have
News on the march!
read all about it.
Okie dokie. Well, let's first of all, Robert Duvall died. We were talking about that earlier. Very sad.
Very
Unbelievably sad. Had a good run. Had
Yeah,
a good
man.
run. 95.
That's a good run. That's a good solid life right there.
Dude, I would
You
take
know?
95 any day. That's a good run. You know,
Yeah.
when you start getting like Dick Van Dyke age, you start being like, man, like that's a rough age. That's like
Yeah.
that feels like, I mean, an accomplishment. I'm sure I would be proud of my accomplishment, but it's also like, dude, your mobility and your everyone you know who makes it to that, who makes it to 95, like
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
What was your favorite?
My favorite, it's a good question. There are a lot of I was thinking just all the good, solid Robert Duvall performances I've experienced. Uh, Godfather, is a deep favorite. Obviously, it's probably like my first like real introduction to him consciously. And Network is a strong contender.
Oh
Also,
yeah. Oh my
um,
gosh,
but
yes.
my favorite.
You have meddled with the primal forces of nature, and you will atone.
Yes, very good. Network.
Not actually Robert Duvall, but
I know, but I
my
have the network clip handy. I'm Johnny on the spot
oh,
on the sound clips.
But the best Robert Duvall, my favorite Robert Duvall, was actually when I finally watched Lonesome Dove with my
I
dad.
love those. That was what I was gonna say.
Yeah,
You took mine.
Hey man, that's so good. He's so good.
You took mine.
Well,
now what am
we
I
can share.
supposed to do?
We can share.
He dies.
Okay. Well, yeah. Well, Lonesome Dove, I pick only because it's not like. I mean, it's my favorite. It's just so long. It's so good for such a long amount of time. I just think that as far as like a mini series goes, like, oh my gosh, it was just so much entertainment. You just the journey from beginning to the end of that character. I'm also even though I think it might be canceled now, I'm a MASH fan. I'm a big old MASH fan.
I've never seen MASH. Never seen it.
Yeah, he's very good. I mean, he's not one of the main characters in it, but but very fun.
Did you see Widows that came out a few years ago?
Oh, I haven't seen Widows. He in that?
Oh,
Oh, I didn't know
he
he's in
is.
that.
Yeah,
I'll check that
he's
out.
great. He's great. Yeah.
Another movie that was a sleeper that I don't think anyone saw, and I don't think it got a lot of buzz. The Judge with Robert Downey Jr. I thought he was really good in that too.
I never saw it.
I mean, he's just good in everything. It doesn't matter if it's a big hit or if it's
Have you ever seen The Great Santini?
I have not seen The Great Santini. I need to see that one too, I guess.
Yeah, he was nominated for that. He's really good. He plays a dad who's like a pilot, hard on his family.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
He played that role well. It sounds a lot like, Tender Mercies. What is the one where he's a preacher? Oh my God, it is
The Apostle.
The Apostle. Yeah, man. Dude, that one's gnarly. That opening to that film in the car crash. That just haunted me. But yeah, sad. Very, very sad. So but we always have the movies
Always have
left
the
behind.
movies. Yeah, memories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we hate to lose one of the greats.
I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not going to take this anymore.
Newsies.
So let's. Oh, he's so weird in Newsies. That's wild performance. Yeah, he's all over the every website right now.
Yeah, he's so great.
Let's see if I can find anything that's not of non-interest. Um, Here we go. Here's a interesting one about AI. So the writer of Pulp Fiction, Roger Avery, he said he has not been he was not able to get his movies made, and he started an AI production company, and since then has gotten 3 movies sold.
Okay, like what does that mean? AI.
Well, it's just the A. What does that mean? It's just
I have to tell you about the future!
he AI. Now my kids at school hate AI. They hate it. Well, here, yeah, good, yes, good. Except as a teacher, I'm conflicted because we don't have any money, and like I cannot possibly put in any more hours than I'm putting in. So like, if nobody's gonna step up and make us, program graphics or make us little things for our weekly email or something, and I'm gonna go to ChatGPT and make a quick little thing. I'm like, whatever. We're a school.
Whatever.
We're broke. Like, if anybody can use it, the poorest producing group, which is the high schools, should be able to take advantage of at least some of those things. Also, we're kind of getting trained to use it as teachers now. They're like
Sure.
putting it on us, but I struggle to be like, don't use it, because Netflix has their own AI company. Disney has their own AI company. Warner Brothers, which will soon be Netflix, has their own AI company. Everybody, TikTok, everybody who's producing any kind of content is developing AI right now to do it. So if my job as a teacher is to be like getting you ready for the workforce, well, and to say for me to say don't use AI at all, I feel also somewhat it's at your own peril not to learn it. You know what I mean?
I mean, I guess I guess you're just using it to fulfill certain roles to keep your budget down and like reduce crew size and manpower. I mean, what people are still writing the script. People are still
I'm talking
producing the
about
movies.
well. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what it could. I have yet to see. I have yet to see any AI thing that has made me be like, this is going to replace movies. Like, this is so good. I now like tidal waves knocking over buildings or whatever. I probably have seen that. I have probably been fooled by that before.
Yes,
but even
I've probably
then,
seen all kinds of visual things done by AI in movies. But I don't mean, what does he mean that he sold 3 AI movies since starting an AI, 3 movies since starting an AI production? I mean,
I I don't I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what it's. I mean, like, I really, to be honest, like, I'm not that computer savvy. I'm not that AI savvy. I mean, outside of like typing a prompt into Chat GPT, I really I don't even know how they're doing like the Facebook things and stuff. People will post like, "Oh, here's a picture of me generated in AI." I'm like, "Well, how did you do that?" I don't know how you
right.
did that.
I don't
Like, I don't
know.
know how to do
Yeah.
any of that stuff. Like, um, but I struggle as a teacher of being like, stay away from AI, kids, because it's like, what's going to happen. You're going to go out there in the workforce, and all the people who know how to work AI are going to be faster and better than you. So I've kind of had to put my foot down and just say, you know what, like, we're not going to AI shame, and we're not going to, we're going to let people do whatever they want to do. If you ethically don't want to do AI stuff, then don't do it. By all means, more power to you. Like, I don't think AI can write a good screenplay, and I don't think AI can maybe schedule a movie. They could maybe schedule the shots. They could do something like that.
They can make a schedule. They can plan a shot list.
I just don't see I don't see knowing how hard it is. I'm on like screenplay number. I'm probably in my 30s or 40s in numbers of screenplays now, and It's just so hard to write a good screenplay. I mean, it's just so rare that it's truly great, and I just don't see how a computer taking information from other people is going to tap into whatever that unknown element is that makes movies
No.
great. It's just not going to happen. I don't know. I don't know what he did. Here's what they are. One's a family Christmas movie, one's a faith-based movie, and one's a romantic war epic.
I mean, none of those sound. Okay, this is my bias speaking, also, because there are many people who would probably enjoy all three of those movies. They think, oh, those sound great. Okay,
The
and
romantic war epic I would love, but yeah.
I guess depending on what it is, um, the faith-based thing doesn't sound interesting to me, nor does the family Christmas thing. Um, but they all sound like things that could be generated by AI.
I'm writing a family Christmas movie right now, Khnemu,
Okay,
and you're gonna love
good,
it. You're gonna love it.
good.
I'm gonna win you back.
I'm
I'm
not
gonna
having no
win you
problem with
back.
family Christmas movies. There are plenty
You're
of
a
good family
Scrooge,
Christmas
is what you
movies.
are.
Okay,
You're a
you might write
Scrooge.
the next Home Alone. Okay, go forth, John Hughes. I support you. I'm just saying, doesn't immediately appeal.
Let's not stand on ceremony here.
Okay, let's move on to the next one. AI is AI. We're gonna get a lot of heat
Yeah,
in
let's
the
stop talking about
comments for
AI.
that.
Let's stop talking
We're
about
gonna
AI for now.
we're gonna get a lot of heat for that one for even bringing that up. I'm
Yeah,
sorry, but we should disclaim I did not invent AI.
you did not.
I do not know. I barely know anything about AI. I just am conflicted on whether or not I should tell kids to avoid it. Um,
It's the future.
it is the future. I have to tell you about the future. Let's see anything else. Let's see if we can find one more good story
Tell
here.
you
Man,
about the
a lot of good
future.
stuff out here. Oh, are you watching the Olympics?
I have not been watching the Olympics. I've heard some of the things that have happened, but no, have we been doing well? Have we won medals and stuff?
Um, I don't know overall. I kind of stick to my events. I watch
Hmm.
figure skating, I
Okay.
watch curling, and I watch hockey.
Curling and
And
hockey.
I peek in on the others. I peek in on occasion. Our big our big skater who was supposed to win everything, he fell twice in his big one, and he got eighth place.
Buddy.
So that was a bummer. Our curling teams are rocking though. Curling is the best sport.
Now dig where I'm coming from. I'm coming from 2 gold medals. I'm coming from 9 world records in both the 2 and 4 man events. I'm coming from 10 years of intense competition with the best athletes in the world.
You know what that's from? What's that from?
What? No, what's that from?
What's that from? Guess. It's an Olympic movie. It's an
Uh,
Olympic movie.
uh,
It's got John Candy in it.
oh, jeez.
There's a bobsled.
Oh, Cool Runnings?
Cool Runnings. Yes, very good. Very good. Classic Olympic movie. Okay, well let's take a look at before we move on, let's take a look over here at the old box office, shall we?
Oh,
Except
box office.
I haven't found my so sorry. I'm a little slow because we've just gotten back. So I'm gonna need to keep talking and talking and talking until I find it, until I find the clip. Where are you? Where are you?
Show me the money! Show me the money! He's the largest black man! I love the black man! Show me the money!
Okay, so let's look at the top 10 here in the box office. Number 1 is The Goat this week. The Goat, or it's called
Oh,
Goat, which
yeah.
I actually saw in the theaters in a sold out theater, which just put a song in my heart to see AMC with a sold out theater on
Really?
Valentine's Day. Yeah, I the stock is in the toilet right now. The AMC stock is the lowest I've ever seen it, and it's just going down and down and down. And I bought the dip. I bought the dip because I just think where if you're not going to have the movies that playing at AMC, where are you going to have playing? The movie theater just can't go away. Someone's going to want to see it in the theaters, and seeing it sold out made me feel good. Goat was cute. You know, Sony Pictures Animation, who has not necessarily been my favorite of all the animated companies, really is coming through. We'll get to it later, but they're gonna win an Oscar this year. Number 2 is Wuthering Heights.
Oh,
Yeah, which looks fun. I mean, if
that's
you like
interesting.
period dramas, which I do. Number 3
Yeah.
is Crime 101.
Yeah.
2 million. Boy, you know what? Goat. Here's the numbers though. Goat grossed almost just under 8 million on the weekend. Not a big weekend. Not a big weekend at all. Oof. So Send Help was number 3. Zootopia 2 still on there. Jeez. Solo Mio. Good luck, have fun, don't die. A I guess it's in half the theaters, but still, that seems like a brutal opening. Only $500,000.
Yeah, it didn't. It wasn't in that many theaters, all right. You said.
Yeah.
Okay. It sucks.
Yeah. It's also in its second weekend, I guess. Um, um, ooh,
Solo here.
yeah. Yeah, it's Avatar Fire and Ash is still up there. Strangers Chapter 3, The Housemaid, Shelter, and Hamnet still sitting in there. How about that?
Housemaid's done pretty well, huh?
Um, yeah, and then just coming in at the bottom to Iron Lung and Dracula. So that Iron Lung had a pretty dang big drop off. Avatar is number 7. It's been in the theaters for 59 days, and Zootopia has been in the theaters for 82 days. Like I feel like you just don't see that anymore.
Oh, they put their money behind it. I mean, Zootopia is obviously a big sequel to a big hit movie. So is Avatar.
Yeah,
So yeah, IP. All that.
yeah, they made some money. They made some good money. Not life changing, or life changing for someone, but not
I mean, like
not for not for box office.
Zootopia 2's made $1 billion, over $1 billion.
Hmm.
I think
Is this weighted differently? It seems like these are all very low numbers.
it's so
I
did
feel like
so
we
is
I
Avatar.
feel like we look at this like Avatar, even like that seems very low. It seems like a very low number for Avatar. 400 million. Does that seem right?
I mean, that's not its total gross.
It says total gross.
That's not its total gross.
Well,
I
that's
mean,
what
maybe domestically.
oh, it is domestic. Yes, domestic.
Okay.
Domestic, yes. All we go through this every year. I forget to mention
Yeah.
these are domestic numbers because this is America. All right.
Yes.
The internet is only America. All right, and so we keep everything American centered for because America invented the internet and are the only ones on the internet. So
Yeah, you are correct. You are correct. So you're right.
Not even supposed to be here today.
okay. You said you had something for us, did you not? You have a fun little bit before we get to our Oscar list.
A fun little countdown. Yes, a look back because we're coming off of 2025, right? That's like 25 years into the new century. That's a significant look back. And last summer, I don't know if you recall, the New York Times published this list of their top 100 movies of the past 25 years, which got me thinking. I think I could come up with a list like that. I like movies. I watch a lot of movies. So I chose 25 instead of 100 because that's a far more manageable number.
25 over the last 25 years?
That's right. And I fudge it. Technically, I include 2000. So it's 2000 to 2025, which is 26 years if you want to get technical about it. But we're going to let that slide. And I had 2 rules on this list. No repeat directors and no movies that I had only watched one time. That was my guide.
You had to watch it twice.
At least, yes.
Okay, I'm here for this. Let's hear it.
Because really, and as we go along, I'll probably expand on it. I don't think you can really fully get a movie just watching it one time. You got to at least give it another. Really, 3 goes, but
if you want to, if you want to appreciate all of the elements, of course, yeah.
yes. Okay, so today I'm just gonna go from 25 to 19. That's 7 movies.
Wow! Wow! All I can say is wow!
All right, here we go.
All right, baby. Number 25 on my list, from the year 2004, directed by David O. Russell. I Heart
Huckabees.
I Heart Huckabees.
Yes, I think that might make my top 5. Yes, very good. Fun. Love that. Love that
That
choice.
movie absolutely was going to have a place on the list, and in all fairness, I was like, yeah, it kind of has to be at the bottom of it, but 25
it's
is
a movie you show
Yeah.
people and they don't get it. I've tried to show friends and girlfriends and my wife and they just don't get it. And I just don't and I just go, how do you not get this? This is a movie, all right? This is everybody here is just doing great work all around.
It has some of the most special stuff I've never seen in any other movie. The cast is so like Jude Law. My favorite Jude Law. Dustin Hoffman.
My favorite Jude Law
Lily
too,
Tomlin.
for sure.
Yeah. Oh my God. Naomi Watts. Like when
don't
she
show me that
down.
picture. There's so much.
Oh God, it's so good. So yes, my love
I chopped
for that
your head
movie.
Off. All right,
hey asshole, how are you?
There's so much fun stuff.
Yeah, I could go on about that movie, but I'm gonna move on to the next one.
I wish we could talk about that one forever.
Yeah, my love for that movie runs deep. I Heart Huckabees at number 25. 24 from 2011. A masterpiece, almost, except for a couple of weird bits, a bookend framing device that I don't really love, but it's not going to undermine how much I think Terrence Malick's The Tree of Life is one of the best movies I've seen over the past 25 years. That's number 24, my friends. Tree of Life.
I've suffered the tortures of the damned, sir. Tortures of the damned.
It was a little slow for me. That's my only thing. It took me a little bit to I did like it. I did like it. Sure. I did like it. I'm probably a little more of a simpleton than you are. I would also argue. I think that
hey, you're a Texas boy just like Terrence Malick, you know?
I do tend to somewhat lean towards the mainstream, but but I did like it.
Yeah, no, I will say it's rewatching it like I did a couple months ago. I was like, there are scenes with Sean Penn. There, like the movie kind of presents the story as like his flashback to his youth, and like there's about 30 minutes of that movie that he just spends kind of wandering around, talking on his cell phone, staring at stuff that I don't need. I just don't need.
I think that's probably what did it me in. But yeah. That's one I only saw one time.
Sure.
I should see it again. Because
it's one of everything in the flashback stuff is amazing, and it's one of my favorite Brad Pitt performances too. So Tree of Life, 24. Moving on. 23. We come to one of the masters at the top of his game. This is my favorite Steven Spielberg movie of the century. Munich. At number 23, my friends.
Underrated too. Extremely underrated. Underappreciated.
A little forgotten.
Yeah. And maybe arguably one of his most important films, in terms of like if we as we look at importance overall of what it says about the world and time and place. Yeah, very good movie.
Yeah.
Very good movie. Does not get enough play.
And a movie that, like you say, it does say a lot about the world and things that go on in it, that are still going on in it. But it's also like the way he builds it as like kind of a cool spy movie and kind of a cool action movie at the same time.
Felt different too. It just didn't. It didn't feel Spielberg movies are just so wondrous, and I just feel this one was so grounded and real, and felt like the tone was perfect, and the directing just served the movie. He didn't need any. You didn't need any catchy Jaws one-liners. You didn't need any big visuals. You didn't need. I mean, it just felt like it honestly didn't feel like a Spielberg movie. To
No, I know what
me,
you mean. Yeah.
but which I love. I love all his movies, but that is a great pick. That's a
Cool,
great
cool.
film.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so next one, 22, 22, 22. I'm looking at my list here, and actually, this next one is the only one on this top 25 list to win an Oscar for Best Picture. It was actually on a top 5 listing that we did a couple years ago when we listed, like, I think our favorite Best Picture winners
Forrest
in our
Gump.
lifetime. Not on my list. Also from the 90s, so it doesn't count.
God, it's
Number
that old, huh?
22. Number 22 is 12 Years a Slave, directed by Steve McQueen.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very, very good. Very, very. Man, they just need to show that in schools. It's so good.
Yeah. Hard movie to watch.
And a great Paul Dano performance too. Like Tarantino just talking about how he didn't like him. That's one where it's like, man, he was so great, and not a huge part, but just like great character role. Chiwetel, yeah, that's an awesome film. That's a hard watch though. Oh my gosh,
very hard watch. Yes,
that's
but they're so good.
tough watch.
And also, I mean, obviously, Lupita won an Oscar. She's fantastic. But Sarah Paulson, evil, great.
Oof, yeah.
Michael Fassbender in that movie is just like stunning. It like, what a
everybody's good, man. Even like Paul Giamatti, who I love, and it's like, man, you are evil in this.
Yes. So yeah, okay. 12 Years a Slave, a great film. 3 more for this segment. 21, released in the year 2004. Perfect movie. So much fun the first time I watched it. Loved this director's work ever since, even if his last couple movies have let me down a little bit. Maybe he needs to hook up with his old buddies again. I don't know.
Is it Wes Anderson? I'm going to guess.
It is
Wes
not.
Anderson?
It is not. In fact, spoilers, Wes Anderson, not on my list.
Wow.
But at number 21, my friend, directed by Edgar Wright, Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah.
Perfect movie.
Yeah.
I'm not even a zombie movie guy, but I love it so much.
That one's it's really fun. All those guys are really fun. My dementia is kicking in here. No disrespect to actual dementia, but he just got Pilgrim too.
He did. Fantastic.
Yeah, okay, I'm just making sure. I remember. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, those two are probably my favorite of his. Was Scott Pilgrim in the last 25 years, or was it older than that?
No, it was. Yeah. All his movies are. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shaun of the Dead is probably his best one. Period.
Yeah, definitely. There's just so much fun. I think, and like, there's something about the relationship, the friendship between Sean and Ed that is just like relatable and fun, and it keeps the movie alive. And it's like so important to the movie. Like,
I can't really also think of a scary, funny movie prior to that where it's like so funny, but it also was like so legit scary at times.
Yeah. It would be so much fun for them to get back together. Because I mean, again, I'm not throwing shade at Edgar Wright, but I don't know his movies. Did you see Running Man? The Running Man?
I didn't.
Okay, well, don't rush. It's fine. It's a good action.
Not my genre.
Sure.
Generally not my genre, but I'll catch them if I really hear they're great.
Yeah. Okay. Well, 2 more here. Number 20. From the year 2017. A piece of IP. A sequel, a legacy sequel, that ultimately did about as well at the box office, maybe a little better, but than its predecessor, but still, I think it's an amazing movie that I like a little bit better, hot take, than the original. Directed by Denis Villeneuve, Blade Runner 2049 sits at number 20 on my list.
Better than the original?
I don't, at least the same, at least as good as. Movie is sick. Movie is so good. Every time I watch that movie,
I gotta watch it again. You know what? I remember liking it. It just didn't stick with me like the first one stuck with me. But I also watched the first one in film class in college, so you're getting that extra level of, it feels important because your professor is teaching it,
and everybody's telling you it's important.
Yeah. Boy, I would not have guessed that one. I'll have to take a look at that again. I mean, I remember, I've kind of forgotten it a little bit, but I remember liking it.
Yeah, I think a lot of people have forgotten it. I mean, I like his Dune movies a lot.
I love the Dune movies. I'm a massive fan of the Dune movies.
But this one, I don't know. The story really pulls me in. I like the characters.
Well, I'm gonna rewatch both of those after this Oscar season.
Check it out.
To watch.
Check it out. Speaking of, this final one for the segment today, at number 19, kind of dovetails back into one of this year's nominees. Actually, we'll get to the movie he directed this year. Obviously, I'm not sure if you've seen it or not, but we'll talk about it. But in 2006, he directed my favorite movie of his. Guillermo del Toro gave us Pan's Labyrinth in 2006.
Oh, I love Pan's Labyrinth.
And that's number 19. That's number 19, baby.
Of course. Yeah. Outstanding. Yeah. I haven't seen Frankenstein yet. It's on the list.
Okay.
It's one of my, you know what, in the past years, I have seen more than you at the beginning. And I feel this year you're going to have seen more than me. And I think I saw a lot. It just seems like you were really on top of it this year. You were really in the zeitgeist of what ended up being on there. It's on Netflix. It's a Netflix film, right?
Yes.
Yeah, all right, I'll check that. Yeah, I'm definitely going to see that one. Cool. Yeah, Pan's Labyrinth, very scary.
Yeah, movie always works for me.
I went to his museum, and they did a museum exhibit in LA where he brought he has so much weird crap. Like he has all this Edgar Allan Poe stuff that he got from the Edgar Allan Poe estate, and animals in jars and skeletons and things that he's collected. I forgot what it was called. Monsters in My Closet or something like
sure.
that.
I think I heard about that. Yeah.
He had a whole exhibit, but they had the hand guy there. Guy there. Yeah, that was cool. They built literally big old costume. The scariest part of that movie is when that guy's mouth gets cut, though. Oh my gosh. That was gruesome. Oh, that was gruesome. That gave me nightmares.
You're right. It is so in the way he has to sew it back together.
Yeah,
and then he drinks the whiskey after he sews it.
It just comes Oh my gosh. Yes.
I've suffered the tortures of the damned, sir. Tortures of the damned.
Well, those are good. Those are really strong picks.
Yeah.
And so many of them seem like they could be so much higher. I'm surprised that Spielberg for you is so low, but I guess in the last 25 years, that would, that's as good a pick as any. I can't think of myself.
Yeah. I mean, and that's the thing. That's the interesting thing about this list too. As I went through, I was like, there are probably better movies that aren't not on here, but because I'm trying to not just weigh it so heavily in terms of just one director, I gotta be. I'm in my definition of fair. I got to try to spread out a little bit. So
the 90s and the 2000s also really running together too. I'm trying to think, and he had so many good ones around there. Well, cool. Well, I look forward to your next round, and that will be next show.
Yeah, next show I'll probably go do 8 more, do 11 through 18.
Very good. We'll have to get a sound clip for this segment, but for now, we'll just end it with.
Game show is brought to you by. Christ, I can't find it. The hell with it.
Okie dokie. Well, you ready to move on to? You ready to do this with our Oscar list?
Yeah, let's get it on, buddy.
May I have the envelope, please?
And the Oscar for Best Picture is presented to.
And the Oscar goes 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 to.
And the Oscar goes.
And the Oscar goes. And the Oscar goes to.
Hey, that was Will Smith. That was that
No,
last
you
guy.
You gotta do one. You have to do
And the
one.
I do. Okay,
Yeah.
wait, let me go. And the Oscar goes to.
The Oscar goes to. The Oscar goes to.
And let's try one more. Get it right.
Wait, go now.
This is your cue.
Oscar goes to.
And the 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 Oscar goes to.
All right, I think we beat that horse dead.
Yeah.
Well, as per usual, again, I think I can't remember how we did this in the past, but
Go through it.
Did we go?
And like, we go through the categories, and like, if we're
we
ready to
do the-
vote, we can.
yeah,
but-
I've got that cue ready. But did we? My question is, did we go Best Picture first? I feel like we went best. I think we just went down the list.
I think we
I don't
just
think we
went
skipped
down the
around.
list.
Yeah, I think we just went down the list. No
Yeah.
real reason to build it up. Best Picture. You know what? So our nominees are. Is Best Picture even on here? Where's Best Picture?
It's down. It's in the middle somewhere. It's on there.
What a weird place to have Best Picture.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's just go down the
Organized
list. Actor in a leading role: Chalamet, Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yes.
We have Ethan Hawke for Blue Moon, Michael B. Jordan for Sinners, Wagner Moura for The Secret Agent.
And the Oscar goes to. Leonardo DiCaprio.
This is
not this year. Not this year. It won't. How many of these have you seen?
I've seen Marty Supreme. Here, we need to do. I've seen. Here, I'm marking it on here. I've seen Marty Supreme. I've seen One Battle After Another. I've seen Sinners.
Okay.
I do not think Sinners is going to win.
No.
I don't think that's going to happen for them. I have a feeling. I'm just going to say this. I think Sinners is going to lose almost everything, even though it has so many nominations. I think it's going to lose almost everything.
I'm pulling for music, at least maybe original song and cinematography.
It's not going to win original song though because
K-pop it's
Demon
not.
Hunter
You're right.
is going to win.
You're right.
It's just not going to happen.
Right.
And you know what? I searched Kalshi because this is one where I was like, oh man, I bet you there's so many people that are going to bet on Sinners. And I just don't think it's going to happen for them almost everywhere.
Oh, no. Wait, let me take a look at this category because, we're talking.
Chalamet is favored on Kalshi by 78% with Leonardo to 10.
Sinners has a strong chance, I believe, in one category.
Well, we'll get down there. Yeah, we'll get down there.
Okay.
You've seen Marty Supreme?
I've seen no. I've only seen and we're in Best Actor. Sorry, I've seen One Battle After Another, and I've seen Sinners.
Blue Moon is on. I can't remember. They just put it on Netflix or on HBO. It's now streaming. Is The Secret Agent a foreign film?
It is. Yes.
Okay, then those are always tough to catch on streaming. I wonder where that's going to end up.
I think it's on Amazon or something like Evil Ends.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll see it. I'll see it, but I saw Marty Supreme. I want to see it actually. Did you like
looks-
Uncut Gems in the way that
Yeah.
everyone likes Uncut Gems? I don't think anyone likes Uncut Gems, but
It's a good movie.
It's a good movie. It's just an awful thing
Adam
to sit
Sandler
through.
should have been nominated for that
Yeah.
movie. Yeah.
It is too stressful of a movie, and that is exactly what Marty Supreme is. It is a stressful time at the movies.
Sounds
But
good.
yeah, like Uncut Gems and Marty Supreme feel very tonally similar.
Okay. Cool.
I just loved Leo, you know.
He's really great in that movie. He's not going to win, but it's one of my favorite performances.
Win, though? Why isn't he going to win? He's, sometimes they go, this guy, like how many times did we think he was going to win and he didn't win? And I think they're giving Chalamet the treatment right now of that. They're giving him the Leo treatment where it's a lot of nominations where you're not going to win. And why should this? And my thought is this: why should this one be the one where Chalamet wins? Whereas, don't we kind of owe Leo a few extra Oscars for maybe some of those? For maybe
I don't think
Departed,
no.
Aviator. I think there's been times where he probably should have won.
Look, I haven't seen Blue Moon yet. But I have this sentimental feeling that if we're not going to give it to Chalamet, we're not going to give it to Leo, then maybe it's time to let slide up there.
It's a Chet Baker movie. I love Chet Baker.
No, he's not Chet Baker. He's
who is it?
Hart. He's Lorenz Hart. For the songwriting team,
for Rogers and Hart.
What?
I thought does he have another one where he's playing Chet Baker?
Maybe, yeah.
Okay, maybe. Yep, haven't seen it. We'll see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. I like Ethan Hawke. Well, I'm gonna see the others before I decide that there's a sleeper, because sometimes they really are some sleepers here. Those foreign films, you never know.
Yeah, but Michael B. Jordan, I agree. We're not that. No chance. Sorry.
Okay. The next one's supporting. So again, I've seen One Battle After Another.
I've seen
Sinners.
Yeah.
Did you see Sentimental Value? Because I think he's favored right now.
Yeah, I've seen. That's the only one I haven't seen. I've seen One Battle. I've seen Frankenstein. I've seen Sinners, and and One Battle.
Boy, I gotta tell you, just on first viewing of One Battle and After Another, my thought was no one's gonna beat Sean Penn this year. And now that Stellan Skarsgård has the hype. And it seems like a lot of hype. I really got to see it because he's got a lot of hype. But man, I would have never thought anyone would beat Sean Penn this year.
Well, I would have thought that, even though I kind of would have loved for Benicio to have a little more.
Yeah.
Well, I thought he was in, or had the tracking.
Benicio too. If anything, that's who would have been competing. That's who would have been competing. So this sentimental value must be phenomenal. We'll see it and we'll know, but it must be incredible.
And you can't discount the previous winner factor. Both Benicio and Sean have Oscars.
Yeah, and in supporting, I think they do like to. But my favorite part of Battle After when he goes, "Oh, mommy," he's so good. He's so good. It was just so good. It was such a wild, big character.
Man, that movie's so good.
I cannot believe he's not the front runner. I must just be phenomenal. I'm sure it is. I'm sure it's great, and I'm sure he's wonderful. But in seeing that movie, I was like, it's gonna be someone from this movie winning Best Supporting Actor. All right, actress in a leading role, Hamnet. I saw Hamnet. If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You, Rose Byrne. Kate Hudson for Song Sung Blue. Sentimental Value. I can't say this actress's name.
Renata Rensby.
Yeah, I haven't seen it. And Begonia, Emma Stone. Heard it was good, but
I saw Begonia. I will say I was most surprised by that nomination. Who did I think was going to get it instead?
Hamnet was pretty dang special. Who won the Golden Globe? Did they who won Golden Globe this year? Did you see Hamnet? Oh my!
I haven't seen it yet. I'm reading the book right now. Actually.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Oh man, I wonder if that's going to ruin the movie for you.
No. She did
Well,
win the Golden Globe. Yeah, she won the Golden Globe.
so
Jessie Buckley.
like Hamnet is a little slow, but my gosh, once it ends, it's just such a perfect, wonderful ending. I wonder if the book is going to take that away from you, but I understand. I understand you got to do what you got to do, but
Sure.
I didn't see it coming, so I was completely just like, whoa.
Oh yeah.
How
So
far are you into the book?
About halfway.
Oh my gosh.
I haven't seen. Yeah.
I was ugly crying.
Really?
Yeah.
It
appealed to me. It appealed to me as my BFA in theater side of me. It appealed to me and my love of period pieces. It just appealed to me in a lot of ways. And man, I just like, oh my gosh, what a wonderful.
I want to see it. Yeah.
film.
Ever since I saw the trailer, I've wanted to. I'm a Shakespeare guy, and so I really do. I'm excited. There's actually the play. There's a stage version. It's actually playing in Chicago right now. So
really? I'm gonna look at that. Oh my gosh. How do they do that though? As a stage play? Okay, well I'll see it. My gosh, it was just tear jerker. Okay, actors.
If I
go ahead.
If I had legs, I'd kick you is on HBO, so I want to see that as soon as I can.
I love Rose Byrne.
Yeah,
I'm
excited.
Having not seen any of the others, even though I would say Hamnet is probably the one.
She's most likely to win. I don't think Emma Stone is not going to win a third Oscar already, and it's nice to see Kate Hudson nominated again, but she's not going to win for that movie.
That movie just didn't do it, but that's the one where they like cover Neil Diamond songs or something like that, right? Yeah. I maybe I just didn't get it. I didn't, but it just looking at the trailer, I just was like, I don't know if this is really for me, but all right, Actor Sinister. I'll still see it though. I'll see if it got nominated. It must be.
I like the idea of it as a music biopic that's not about a famous person. It's kind of like, keeping its feet in two worlds like that. It's interesting. Not really.
Well, here's another category with sentimental value. Supporting role: Elle Fanning, sentimental value. Inga Ibsdottir Lilas. I'll do my best on that one. Sentimental value. Don't know these. They're Swedish, I guess. Where are we from? Where are the Skarsgårds from?
They're Norwegian.
Norwegian, yes. So I don't know them very well. I know the Skarsgårds, but not the other. Oh, I'm sorry, I put them in yours. But I am very excited about Amy Madigan. Weapons was so.
I need to watch Weapons. I'll watch that because it's
Weapons could have been all over here. It really was that good.
It's only nominated in this category, right?
It probably should have been screenplay. It probably should have been best picture. It should have been all over. It just was a wildly good movie. It is so dang scary. I took a comedy class with Zach Kreger. He came and taught my comedy class one day, and I got to work with him because he's from Whitest Kids You Know. And so he taught comedy. I got to take, and this was before he was directing. And when he first did Barbarian, I was like, wait a second, he's director? I was like, I wish I had talked to him more. I wish I had gone and I was a Whitest Kids You Know fan, but the Whitest Kids You Know is not on the level of Weapons. It's like a whole nother ball game.
Sure.
Oh my gosh.
I think Teyana Taylor has a lot of steam in this category, but I don't know. I could be wrong.
Teyana Taylor is the daughter, right?
No, she's the
girlfriend,
the girl. At the beginning, the revolutionary, Perfidia Beverly Hills, the wife, sort of, who leaves. Spoilers if you have not seen One Battle After Another. Sorry.
Yeah, if you're listening to this podcast, you've seen that one. Because I think anybody who's a film fan ran to see that film, and they've had a lot of time.
Agreed. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Just not a lot of time on screen. But not, I'm gonna have to see sentimental value. But I
Yeah, I
think
want to
I
see it
think
too.
Amy Madigan will get beat, even though
Yeah.
very cool. The
It,
hair and makeup did a lot of work on that performance, but still amazing.
yeah, they don't like horror movies is the only thing that just works against it,
Yeah.
against her performance.
Really, the
I
victory is getting nominated.
true.
That's a massive thing. Um,
Yeah.
okay. Next, we have animated feature film. We have Arco, Ilio, K-pop Demon Hunters, Little Amelie, and Zootopia. Well, I am just going to go ahead and put it right on the board. I am ready. I am ready to
May I
do
have the
this.
envelope, please?
I am ready. This is a no-brainer, everybody. This is a no-brainer. I'm going to bet Kalshi has this over 90%. Let's see. Uh, K-pop Demon Hunters. That is for sure. 92% on Kalshi. That is for sure going to win. It is the best music. It was so. Did you see it?
No.
It's good. No, it's straight up good. It is the only thing that matters this year in animation. I mean, you know, there's no foreign animated film that's going to bump it off this year. There's nothing. There's no Pixar. I guess Elio's Pixar, isn't it?
I think.
Forgettable Pixar. No, this is a K-pop team. This is a Sony Pictures animation. The people who made the Emoji Movie. I mean, like literally, nothing against Sony Pictures Animation, but not my favorite of all the animation studios. Would kind of have always thought played to the lowest common denominator. But K-pop Demon Hunters is straight up good. It is
They
awesome.
did. Yeah, I will say this. I mean, I don't really have that big a stance on the animation studios. They did make Spider-Verse.
Oh, Into the Spider-Verse. But
Yeah,
is that really? But that was still yes. But
yes,
that was Marvel content still. I still think. But
you're right.
yes,
That's fair.
yeah.
Yes, yeah,
In terms of like the original IP that they have like
sure.
created, it's here. We'll just take a trip down memory lane here. Let's see if you liked any of these. Here.
Isn't Goat one of theirs?
Oh, Goat was good too, and Goat
Yeah,
was also good. So they're having a moment right now. Whoever is buying their projects right now is making really strong choices. Yeah, I thought Goat was really fun. Super Mario Galaxy, the Super Mario movie, meh. Um, Hotel Transylvania, meh. I mean, like Sonic the Hedgehog, meh. Yeah, it's just a lot of meh. It's just Emoji, Angry Birds, Open Season. It's just the Smurfs. It's a lot of movies that just never really got to the levels of the Disneys
right.
and the DreamWorks and the other ones. But right now, this is their year. This is their year for sure. So I put mine on the board. Do you want to just join me? I think you should just join me.
I haven't. No, look, I'm gonna watch some of these nominees. You're probably right.
Just
I'm not
watch
gonna.
K-pop Demon Hunters and you'll go, it's over. It's over. I mean, it's up there with the best of Pixar. It really is that good. It's cool. It's got Daniel Day Kim. It's got Ken Jeong. It's
Like,
got just a lot of great
I'm
people in
sure
it.
it's very good. It's just the kind of movie that I have instinctually no interest in watching for some reason. But
It is. It
I
is.
okay.
Also, the music. Do you like the music? Do you know the songs?
I don't like listening to K-pop, really.
It
No.
is. It is awesome. It is awesome music. It's
I
good.
mean,
It
I've
is.
listened to that song Golden. I listened to it. I was like,
Oh, all of them are good. All of
whatever.
them. You can go down the list. It's just very cool movie. Great writing. Great performances. Fun animation. It's good.
Everyone, you know what?
Oh
I have
man.
never heard any. I have not heard a single person say a bad thing about it,
Yeah.
so I can't deny
It's gonna dominate it. Just watch that and then come back next week and just put it on the board.
that. Okay.
Trust me on this one. Okay, short films. Let's skip the short films. Oh, casting. This is the first year with
First
casting.
year. Yes.
Fun. Well, you know, I I think it's gonna be. I've seen a lot of these too. I think it's gonna be Marty Supreme because just the casting of all of the. They didn't want anybody with nice teeth. They were very specific about the look. They
Yeah.
cast hardened criminals. Just
Sure.
I don't know. I'm not gonna see.
That guy from Shark Tank is in it too, right?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, one battle after another had the benefit of being well, first of all, all you did is you had P.T. Anderson get awesome actors,
But I love what's great. I love there's a lot of non-actors, and he's very good about that in like a lot of his movies, especially like his later movies. Just like the people who are just perfectly cast to be that person in his movies, like the guy who's playing Sean Penn's his second in command, who's interviewing all the people. The scene with like the lady who's his Leonardo DiCaprio, it's his teacher, his daughter's teacher.
Yeah,
she's really good. The little people who are part of a sensei's network who kind of help them along the way.
Yeah.
It's
tough. And they're calling for Sinners on Cauchy, but Sinners, first of all, Michael B. Jordan played 2 roles. All right.
I don't think it deserves it, but we are playing a political game, so
we don't know what casting is, though. But we don't know.
That's right. We don't know the criteria.
No,
what do they judge?
We don't know.
Yeah.
I just to me, Marty Supreme was so casting heavy, and just and also lots of casting all over the world, and I don't know. It's that we could. This is where we might pick up a little money on Cauchy because they're at 62% odds for Sinners. But I just think people just picked that because they're like, whatever, But like Sinners, like I didn't watch Sinners and go, man, the casting of this movie really helped it out. It was.
It's a very well cast movie.
It is, of course.
Yeah, but it's also cast with a lot of like a lot of actors, like people I've seen and a lot of other stuff too, and
Yeah. And Nina Gold and Hamnet, it's just not that big of a cast, it just wasn't that it just the scale of the casting doesn't feel like if that's the criteria, right. Don't know, because she also cast really good kids, to play the kids, and that ain't nothing,
That could be
so
it.
I don't know. That's a real wild card. I'll be interested to see how that plays out. Cinematography. So we got Frankenstein, we got Marty Supreme, Dan Laustin, Darius Konji, Michael Bauman for One Battle After Another, Autumn Durald Arkapaw for Sinners, and Alfonso Veloso for Train Dreams, a Dallas Fort Worth filmmaker for Train Dreams.
Train Dreams, yes, it's another one.
I gotta see it. It's on Netflix. I haven't seen, because you would assume Frankenstein's just gonna be beautiful. Sinners was beautiful. It was beautifully shot. Sinners was beautifully shot. Let's see what Couch says. I just loved One Battle After Another, though. One Battle After Another, even though this might be something that people hated, but something that I loved. Like, I loved the really big, when they're driving the car, and you have the really far away shots of them driving. Like, I mean, it's a big landscape shot, but it was also like helped. I mean, it felt like the cinematography
it helped the story. It was clear. It helped. It was a storytelling tool that helped keep things clear. But like, you really felt like the disorientation that one must feel just driving on those long like desert roads that dip like that, and just how weird it is to not be able to see like it was
and
so
the
well
constant
shot.
moving too. The constant
Yes.
moving, like at nighttime, like running through the city and the
over the rooftops.
all of that.
Yeah.
Like I mean, it's
Yeah.
45-40 on Kalshi
Yeah.
between Sinners and that.
The
That's
way
a really
that they had like cameras attached to doors during those car chases, so like sometimes people start driving the door. What's like you could just tell the door slammed shut with the door. Yeah, it was so good.
pretty cool. Pretty cool. Tough call.
Yeah, I don't know. I did see Frankenstein, and it was. I'm not surprised it got nominated. It was very, very good looking movie. All of these, I haven't seen Marty Supreme, but these are all worthy nominees.
Marty Supreme, I'm surprised it's on here, honestly. It was just raw. It felt like a raw and gritty thing, which is the look, but I just don't feel they reward that kind of stuff at the Oscars,
It might just be I mean, I know Darius
a lot of
Conti,
handheld.
Yeah. He's has he ever won? He's been around for a long time.
It looked like Uncut Gems.
I think he shot it. Probably shot it. Yes, he did.
Oh, he's the City of Lost Children. Wow. Oh, he did Midnight in Paris too.
He's only been nominated once.
Oh, he shot 7
Crazy.
too. Wow, yeah. Great. Yeah, so he's due. He's someone who's definitely due.
That could be a lane for him to. That could. I mean, who knows? But that could be a lane for them to go. Oh yeah, let's give this guy an Oscar.
Yeah, it's so tightly. Oh yeah, I mean.
Okay, so for Evita, for Bardo.
Evita was beautiful. He did Evita too? I don't see that on here. That's not on this list. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Oh, Evita was beautiful. Yeah, well, pretty good. I think odds are, but I think they're pretty split between One Battle and Sinners. Again, if it were me, I'd probably go One Battle over Sinners. Sinners, they were in that dang barn forever. I mean, there just wasn't a whole lot of places to go. There wasn't a whole lot, it looked good. But again, I didn't watch the movie and go, man, like this is camera work and this shot and this. I just didn't watch the movie like that.
Yeah, and if I wanted to nitpick, I didn't fully love how they integrated some of the CGI into the cinematography.
Dude, I think we could pick up a little money here, man. I think we could pick up a little money on this one. Alrighty. Costume design, Avatar, Frankenstein, Hamnet, Marty Supreme, and Sinners. The Hamnet costumes are brilliant, but again, aside from it's really not a very big cast. It's just not, the scale is not that impressive. But anybody who's like a Shakespeare nerd or a Renaissance nerd is gonna love the costuming. You know what I mean? Like it felt like the world.
Yeah, I don't know if this is gonna be. I mean, you're right, but yeah, I don't know if that's gonna be.
But Sinners, I don't know if Sinners did it for me either. And I'm guessing. Oh, that Frankenstein has got it 85% on Kalshi. I would need to see that because you know what? I just don't think they give it to stuff like that. I think that's a chance for sleep. I know it's not going to be Avatar.
I think it'll be between Frankenstein and Sinners. I think, probably. It's just an instinct. Let's see.
I gotta watch. I'm not gonna see. I'm just gonna be honest. I'm not gonna see Avatar.
No, I'm not gonna see that either.
I'm not gonna see it.
No. Those are CGI costumes. Probably not, but you know what I'm saying. It's not. No.
Yeah, okay. I'm not gonna see it. Nothing personal to Avatar or anything. Just I saw the first one and that was good enough for me.
Me too.
And I didn't even I hated the first one.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan.
Is this our second Avatar since doing this podcast?
Yes.
Yeah, so I think we said the same thing last time. I didn't see the last one either. I
No,
stuck to
me neither.
that. Yeah, I'm just not gonna see it.
Yes, I'm not interested.
Okay, directing. This is fun. Chloe Zhao for Hamnet. Josh Safdie for Marty Supreme. P.T. Anderson for One Bad After Another. Joachim Trier for Sentimental Value, and Ryan Coogler for Sinners. Is Joachim Trier, is he any relation to Lars von?
I'm gonna say no.
They're from the same country, right?
Uh, hold please. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm googling too right now.
Yeah.
It's in Norwegian. I can't read it. Uh, uh, let's see. Um, related. They are related.
Wait, but no. Lars von
They're,
Trier is Danish, and
but they are related.
really,
It says they have a distant connection. They're not personal contacts, but they're related.
so they're distant cousins or something.
Yeah.
Okay. Whatever.
Whatever, doesn't matter. But
did you ever see? Did you ever see the movie "The Worst Person in the World"?
No.
It's Norwegian. Came out a few years ago.
I guess I got to get into Norwegian cinema because I did not. I did not.
No, that's fine.
Them. Is that the one? Were they? Was it the
I
one
think it was nominated for like foreign language film.
Well,
but I think that was maybe
where
the
they got
year
pushed off the building, where they got pushed off the roof last year or 2 years ago. Was that Norwegian?
I don't know. It's not the movie I'm talking about. But I bring it up because it is directed by Joachim Trier, and I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed it very much. It also starred Renata Rensby, and it makes me I do want to see Sentimental Value. I plan to see it in the coming weeks. So you should see that other movie.
May I have the envelope, please?
No.
What are you doing?
This is a P.T. Anderson year. This is a P.T. Anderson year. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it any other way. This is a P.T. Anderson year. He is going to win for sure. It's deserved. It was the most important movie of the year. It felt like a P.T. Anderson movie. I think it's his best.
His best movie?
I think it's his best.
Wait, hold on. Just I want to be clear on this point. He has directed 10 movies.
Yeah, I think this is his best
30
movie.
plus years.
Okay. This is my favorite one. Let me rephrase. This is my favorite one. This is one that I so enjoyed beginning to end.
I just want to be clear. You think this movie is better than Boogie Nights?
I think this movie is better than. I definitely think this movie is better than Boogie Nights. But Boogie Nights was maybe a little more fun than this movie.
I will give it that I'm connected to Boogie Nights in that movie. I watched it at the time in my life. It hit me in a certain way, and it's so tied to me that I'm a little way partial to
Why wouldn't this? He has done so many great films. Boogie Nights was 30 years ago. Why wouldn't this be his greatest?
Because right. Okay.
I just think this movie. Also the scale of this movie. It just feels like he really stretched himself as a director in this movie too. It was bigger, it was more difficult. It was bigger. Bigger. Daniel Day-Lewis is, while the greatest actor, I wouldn't necessarily say he's a bigger actor. He doesn't do a lot. Whereas he got a movie star. It's a movie star vehicle. It just felt like a big grand directing
Yeah,
swing.
look, let's not act like There Will Be Blood is a small movie. That's quite a large.
Yeah. Well, it's a lot of one guy in an oil well and a small town in a church, and this was just the scale of the directing was so big. Even Boogie Nights, it was pool parties and it was film sets and it was hotel rooms.
I know what you mean. This was
a big old movie. I just think this is it. This is his year. He's already had his year, but this is the year of 2026 Oscars will be P.T. Anderson winning Best Director, and I don't need to see another movie to know this. And I wept in Hamnet. I wept, and I loved Marty Supreme, and Sinners. I want Ryan Coogler to win an Oscar so bad, but he ain't winning for this. It ain't happening. No. So
not directing anyway. Not directing.
It's a P.T. Anderson year.
I'm not voting yet, but I'm also pretty much in agreement with you. So
yeah. I don't need to. I can make that choice and feel asleep at night. Here we go.
If it ain't his year, I'm gonna be upset. I'll say that. Yeah.
I haven't seen any of the docs. Let's skip the docs until we see one. Yeah. Documentary short film. I'll skip that until if we even see that. We'll do it the last minute. We'll look at what they're about and we'll make a guess on that. Film editing.
Yeah. Okay.
Film editing. Here we go. So we've got F1, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, and Sentimental Value in Sinners. Okay, so
I have seen 3 of these movies. And I'm gonna say right now, F1. Have you seen F1?
No, but it's on Apple TV, so I will be seeing that one. And I love sports movies and racing movies and stuff. So I know I'm gonna love it. I would assume it's more stronger in the sound department than the editing.
I don't think that movie, and I don't like saying this about movies, but I've said it before. Whatever. I don't think that movie should be nominated for Best Picture. I did not really like it very much at all.
It was just surprised that it was too.
Yeah.
Seems like that spot could have gone to weapons. Well, I don't know.
I get why it's nominated for editing. In terms of editing, yes.
I just don't also see how a Norwegian family film is going to have editing. If I was leaning to anything, Marty Supreme, where the editing really shines is that's the ping pong. Like that was that stuff that's edited really cool. But I'm probably still One Battle After Another. It just I don't know. Well, we'll sit on that.
Yeah.
Let's see what Couchy says on that one. Editing. I bet you anything they're gonna say. This is where you guarantee they all voted for Sinners. Nope. One Battle After Another. Winning by a long shot. So.
Where are they at on the? Wait, we haven't gotten to it
yet. F1 is the second one on editing. By the way. All right, international feature. Okay. Well, I think this one, even though I haven't seen it, this has to be Sentimental Value because if it's a Best Picture nominee by Secret Agent is as well.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Secret Agent is as well, and I haven't seen It Was Just an Accident, but it was it had a lot of juice too. It had a lot of acclaim. It was on a lot of best of the year lists. A lot of people talked about it. So I don't know. It could be a vote splitter in this category.
Yeah, but don't you think the Best Picture, if it's nominated for Best Picture and it doesn't win for Best Picture, it's just going to win this one? Isn't that just how it goes? Like just outside.
Except we have two options in that lane this time.
Yeah.
Yes, we do. Yeah. It'll probably be Sentimental Value. Probably.
All right, we'll make up. We got Frankenstein, Coco, Sinners, The Smashing Machine, and The Ugly Stepsister. And I got to tell you, The only thing that about that to me rose up to Oscar caliber in the Smashing Machine was the makeup. The fact that they made The Rock not look like The Rock, and the boxing injuries. Did you
Okay.
see the Smashing Machine?
No.
I honestly, based on it's that was probably the trailer of the year, but boy, it did not get me there the way the trailer did. But the makeup is crazy. It's crazy the makeup they did on The Rock. You literally have to just squint and look back and go, "That's The Rock." You know, it's crazy. And on top of that, just like the fighting, the blood, the black eyes and the busted lips and the broken noses and all of that stuff, and the ear and the cauliflower ears and lots of that stuff. That's gonna be a tough one. After I see Frankenstein, I'm probably gonna make my call on that. Music, original score. We got Begonia, Frankenstein, Hamnet, One Battle After Another, and Sinners. You know, everyone made fun of the One Battle After Another score because it just sounded like it was someone just sitting at a piano going ding, ding, ding,
Oh
ding,
no
ding,
no
ding.
no. No no
Yeah,
no no. I love
yeah,
that score so much.
yeah. I do too. That's you know. But again, I do think Sinners is going to have some sway on that one.
Sinners could win, but I mean Begonia. Probably not
Sinners
gonna
is
cut her.
favored 88% on Kalshi, but I don't know. I just like that One Battle After Another score. Seems like that could be a big moment.
Has Johnny Greenwood won an Oscar yet?
Ludwig Göransson's one, right?
Yeah, at least I want to say at least maybe a couple times. He won for Black
Ludwig Göransson, yeah, he won recently, didn't he? Oh, he's doing the score for the Odyssey too. Oh, yeah, he won for Oppenheimer.
Oppenheimer
Yeah.
and Black Panther. So he
Yeah.
has two Oscars. Okay, yeah. Johnny Greenwood does not have. He's been nominated for. Yeah. Okay. Phantom Thread, Power of the Dog, and One Battle. He
I think this might be a sleeper pick for One Battle After Another. I think, you know, it's like I don't know. He's won two Oscars. I thought the music was cool, but I thought the songs were cooler than the score, you know, in Sinners.
Yes, I agree.
And like One Battle After Another, again, it comes down to the score was so important. You know, it to me it was so much more important to the overall feel of the movie. You know, it played a role in creating the tension and you know, and I just think it was more of an impact on the overall product than
Yeah.
Sinners, which just had great music. You know.
Yeah.
I might have to go. I might have to put a little money on that one.
I want. What? Let's see. It's also. Okay. Yeah. So I've seen all the other ones except for Hamnet. Ugh. I'm getting the feeling that Hamnet is going to be a big winner in one category only this year, but that's fine.
I didn't realize it was adapted from a book.
Yeah.
All right, original song, "Dear Me," Diane Warren.
Are you going to go ahead and go in?
Hey, you don't get to. First of all, you don't get to do that to me. But yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
May I have the envelope, please?
Yeah, it is. It's gonna be golden. It's gonna be K-pop Demon Hunters. It is. It is. You know, and also another reason is because it's such an important song in the movie. It is. It is. It is. It is so central to the themes and the plot, and it's so the song itself is so intertwined in what the movie is. It just that's what an original song should be doing, you know. And it's gonna win, no question. Diane Warren's gonna lose again.
Yes,
That's it. That's it. That's it. Golden. So I did it, and I don't feel bad about it. But it's my job to do that. You don't get to come in
You're
here.
right. I got ahead of myself. You're right.
So we're getting to Best Picture now. So we got Begonia, got F1. Boy, what a surprise that got in here. That really must have been
bad.
Is it really bad?
It's not. No, it's not really bad. It's just, it doesn't. It's a blockbuster. It doesn't really have.
They usually just don't
characters I care about.
It's usually bad doesn't enter the Best Picture
right.
category. Even if there's something gets left out, you always kind of go, well, it was good. But if I'm gonna hate it, I'm gonna be. That's a rare thing. Boy, I've only seen half of these.
Yeah, I've seen 6 of them at this point.
Yeah. Okay, we got some work to do. Well, obviously, you know what? I'm not afraid.
Already?
I'm not afraid.
May I have the envelope, please?
Again. Okay, it's a P.T. Anderson year. I'm sorry. There's other
what
categories.
About Hamnet.
There's other categories I need to focus my attention on, and I can't waste time not voting for the P.T. Anderson project right now when it is clearly a P.T. Anderson time. And again, Best Picture not only has to be the best movie of the year or arguably the best movie of the year. It not only has to have a certain amount of nominations and scale, it has to be important in the time and place. And in this time and place, there is no movie that is more important than One Battle After Another. We have concentration camps in America. We have ICE breaking down the doors of people, no due process. There is no more movie that better comments on the time and place that we're in such an effective way than One Battle After Another. It is the best picture of this year. And that's it. That's it. And I don't need to see any more. I will see more because all of these are other categories that I need to think. But this category is a wrap for me.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that you won't like F1 more than one.
I know I'm gonna love Frankenstein. I know I'm gonna love it, but it's just not happening. Production design, my old nemesis.
Hey.
My old nemesis. Boy, this could be a Sinners.
This could be a Sinners. This could be a Frankenstein.
Yeah. They're just gonna have to give Sinners something to have that many nominations.
Wow. Well, yeah, I have an idea, but yeah.
Are you thinking screenplay?
That's kind of what I'm thinking.
Well, Frankenstein is favored 80% to 13 on Kalshi, but again, Kalshi is new too, so we don't know how much we can trust this. But I would assume the Oscar voters who have inside are coming on here and putting money down.
Yeah. I mean, it's a Guillermo del Toro movie, so sets, production design is really one of his top priorities, and the sets are pretty incredible. They're kind of the best part of the movie. Whoops.
Well, if that's the case, then yeah, I can definitely see it. Okay. Sound, the unified sound category. So since it's unified, this could be one they give to Sinners too. They could throw a bone to Sinners here.
It's hard to tell. What do we got? Frankenstein, F1, One Battle, Sinners, Seurat.
One Battle After Another had cool sound. We're talking design and mixing. I don't. I don't know if there was enough there in One Battle After Another for them to do that for me. I think we've got to give Sinners something. F1 is majorly favored. That's what I was gonna say. Is I would assume the race cars, the vroom vrooms, and the zoom zooms are gonna be, and the crashes. Is there crashes?
There are crashes.
Yeah, so there's going to be all that stuff.
And I didn't, as much as I might seem like I'm throwing shade at F1,
You've seen all of them, huh?
Oh no, I haven't seen Surratt. That's bad.
I haven't seen Surratt either. I marked that off too. That's a mistake.
Okay. Yeah, I'm surprised that F1 kind of wasn't nominated for cinematography because it wasn't, right?
I don't think so. Tough year in that category, though.
Yeah.
Okay. Visual effects. Avatar, not gonna see it. I'm sure it's a front runner. F1. Oh, Jurassic World. Ugh. Okay. Well, not an exciting category this year. The Lost Bus, though, that movie looked good, but that's a ton of fire,
Did you see it? You saw it?
I didn't see it, but I know what it is, where he drove the bus into that town that was burning down. So, but fire and smoke and whatever. I worked on a lot of films with fire, and we didn't win crap. All right, like it just, I don't think they care about fire. But that's also what Sinners has. But Sinners also had a lot of other, I don't know. I'll see F1. I mean, it's probably going to go to Avatar. But
they might throw it at Avatar, but it could be F1, honestly.
Avatar is favored 92-6 on Kalshi, so
yeah, great. Of course,
it's probably Avatar. This is not really that. There's no Marvel. There's not. It's interesting. There's nothing.
Oh yeah, because there were Marvel movies last year, but
Jurassic World Rebirth. No thanks.
I'm a little upset. I mean, maybe they could have put Superman in there, but I guess
Superman was. Oh my God, they should have put Superman in there. Why wouldn't Superman be in there? That was awesome visual effects.
I thought so.
Superman should have gotten a lot more play this year. Superman was not bad.
I loved it.
I thought it was really well done, especially like how many stinkers there have been in the Superman world. Like,
it's my favorite. What more did you want? It's my favorite movie. It's my favorite Superman movie.
It's like, what more did you guys want from that? That was a big turnaround for that franchise, and really, and like even things like the dog, which could have been cheesy, was fun and cool, and like great visual effects and great I mean, I think it just came out too early. Yeah,
Crypto alone should have been. Yeah. Oh my God.
There's lots of stuff. That is a big mistake. That was a major snub.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that. All right, my favorite one, screenplay. Here we go. So we got Begonia, Will Tracy, Frankenstein, Chloe Zhao, Maggie Farrell for Hamnet, One Battle After Another, Paul Thomas Anderson, Train Dreams.
I mean, if you're gonna do it, I can go ahead and do it.
Are you gonna do Hamnet?
No.
Let's see it first.
No, I think we both know who's gonna win this category, right?
Train Dreams, obviously.
Get out of here.
May I have the envelope, please?
Yeah, baby.
You may.
It's gonna be one. It's gonna be One Battle After Another. Paul Thomas Anderson. At least, I mean, he's going to win other awards, but he will at least win this category too. Yes,
that is also my choice too. I'm going to join you. It's just, it is a P.T. Anderson year, and that is what it will be. And I don't care how hard I cried in Hamnet. It was a little slow, and it was a little slow in the first half. There ain't a single second of One Battle After Another where I felt anything but thrill and wonder. And even when it was slow, it felt fast. Just really good script. A masterful script. Well, good. We put a couple to bed there. You should have just joined me in the other ones, and we could have had an accord here. But so this one's a little tougher though. Writing, Blue Moon. It was just an accident. Marty Supreme, Sentimental Value, and Sinners. I'm gonna have to see these ones.
Yeah, I've only seen the one, so I'm not gonna. went
Did you? I didn't really like the ending of Marty Supreme, and I think there's gonna be a lot of people who agree with me on that, and I think that's gonna hurt that one.
Interesting. Okay.
Well, also like I really love tone. Like I think tone is really important in a screenplay, but I also like levels and like Uncut Gems. Like he didn't win for Uncut Gems, did he?
No.
So I think the reason he didn't win because as an audience member, it's just this. It's nervous, uncomfortable, stressed out energy for 110 pages, and I'm gonna guess they're gonna have the same reaction to Uncut Gems. I don't think he took a step forward from Uncut Gems. I think it's directly in line with Uncut Gems. Still great, still just as good.
It's not. Oh well, okay. It's a different co-writer, but it is still Josh Safdie. That's fair. Yeah, yeah. It is him without Benny.
I think didn't he do something on it though?
I don't think so. I don't think they're working together currently.
One of them got in trouble, right?
Yeah. I think Josh got in trouble for some stuff.
Do you know what?
Maybe some unsafe on-set conduct.
Was it hiring ex-cons to work with your most famous person in the movie? That kind of unsafe? Or are we talking like Me Too stuff?
No, the former. Yeah.
Oh. Ooh. Well, I don't know. I don't know.
I actually don't know enough about it to really even say, so I don't want to.
Well, he wasn't canceled enough where he didn't get nominated for an Oscar, so
exactly.
it must be something like that. But oof. But okay, that's a tough call. That's a tough call. I'm gonna need to sit on that. Well,
yeah, it's hard to say.
We made it through the list. We did it. And no matter what you feel about my choices, I am right about P.T. Anderson for sure. Everybody, I want you to know if you're going on Kalshi, anything that I picked is P.T. Anderson. Just don't even bother going the other way because that's gonna happen. And if you bet with me on those ones, you're gonna make some money. But it's not about the money.
Money cannot buy the honor which you have earned tonight.
Well, Khnemu, this is a good long one. We did a good job. We made some decisions. You look great. Thank you for not commenting about how much fatter I got since last year.
Oh, what are you talking about? You look great.
We will pick up here. I'm going to see some things. You're going to see some things, and we'll come back here.
For sure.
And we will regroup. So have a great week, everybody. Thanks for tuning in.
Friends.
Thanks, YouTube.
For listening.
All righty. Bye.
See ya.
Hooey Bally Hooey Hollywood. We're in the office for a young mechanic. Can be a panic with just
I've done this before, but seeing as it's special circumstances and all, he says I can knock $100 off that True Coat.
100. You lied to me, Mr. Lundgaard. You're a bald-faced liar.
Okay, please.
A fucking liar.